morning puddings, and welcome to another absolutely dreadful day weather-wise in the UK. But as you know, I've started my dress project, which I'm making from a duvet set, a single duvet set, and so far this is what I've managed to do without even going into the duvet. So all of this from the pillowcases that came with it. I've ended up putting the first tier on, and I've tried it on and it does fit, and the sleeve holes are big enough. That is so cute. It's a pretty simple design really though, isn't it? If we're honest, it's just loads of tiers. So that's where we're at. He did come and do a little bit more last night, as I've just been saying. So I also, to update you, did an extra row of stitching around that neck bit, because it would drive me mad if that inner flat bit kept coming out and moving around and everything. Anyway, today's mission is to add the other 2 tiers to the dress. So I'm going to do a tier of pink spotty and finish off with a tier of the bluey green with love hearts. That means that I've got to break into the duvet finally, because I need some slightly bigger pieces of fabric. Now the good thing is that the next tier will be pink spotty, so I can get away with having that whichever way alignment wise I want it, whereas the blue, it's got to be the right way up. I hope that makes sense because of the pattern. Here's a top tip if you like me and you are energy limited. I've learned that if it's got piping like this, there is absolutely no point in me trying to unpick it with my unpicker to get the most fabric out of it. There's no point whatsoever. It uses up far too much energy for what I gain, which is probably about 1 centimetre of fabric. So I'm just going to be cutting that piping off. I have now unpicked and separated the 2 sides of the duvet, but also look at all this that I've salvaged. I'm happy to report that I can get the width of tier 2 from the width of the duvet going across, and also because in this case it's not going to matter too much whether the pattern is the right way up or not, I can just fold that over and cut 2. Huzzah! So even though it's a rainy day, this clever little monkey is learning stuff. So what I've just learned is how to do a simple gather on my sewing machine. So what I had to do is I set my stitch to 5. It's normally when I'm sewing on, say, 2.4 or something like that. So I set the stitch length to 5, and that looks like this on my sewing. Nice big stitches. So then I just hold on to one bit of string, like gather it up, and it makes this lovely gather. So what I need to do now is make sure that I gather that up so that it's the right width to attach to the other tier. I hope you can see from my face exactly how thrilled I am to have mastered this new skill. When I say mastered, I've certainly got on the step of Padawan. Anyway, I'm so chuffed with myself. Look at this. It's all ruffled on. And there you go. I've done the first part of tier 2, and oh, I'm so thrilled with that gathering. When I did the first one, I just did that myself as I was going through the sewing machine, just putting little tucks in and going along like that by eye. But I'm so thrilled that I've discovered this magic way of getting a more even gather and everything, so I can use that for the other bits. It's know your limits time, so I'm going to stop there. I'm going to have some lunch, I'm going to have a chill out, and I'll probably post this video rather than finishing off tier 2, but I might come up and do the rest of tier 2 later on after that. But for now, that's where we'll leave it, folks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.